The Singapore Stock Exchange has announced that it's going to migrate all the outstanding positions or open positions, as it's called in derivative language, to the new contracts that is going to start from June 4th. Remember, Singapore Stock Exchange is going to start SGX India futures. It's also going to start SGX options on the SGX India futures, and then SGX India Bank futures. These three new contracts, which are going to be undertaken by the Singapore Exchange, will have all the outstanding positions on the existing contracts which are on Nifty 50 and Nifty options and the Nifty Bank Index. This is as a result of NSE withdrawing or cancelling its agreement with SGX, which led to this move by the Singapore Exchange. Now, the exchange has made it very clear to its participants that it will allow for all the, it will automatically transfer all the data, all the outstanding positions to the new contracts on June 1st, unless they are closed out by the clients before June 1st. So that's something which we need to watch out for, how much of that data would, or outstanding positions would actually roll over to the Singapore futures there. In addition, what the exchange has also announced that is going to make dormant three indices. That's primarily the Nifty IT index, the Nifty CPSE index, and the Nifty Mid Cap 50 index. And the reason it has given is primarily lack of trading interest in these three contracts. SGX will also remove Nifty futures from the designated contracts for its mutual offset system with the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Now, this is one of the systems which allows exchange between SGX and CME, wherein the positions put up in SGX can be transferred to CME for overnight trading and mitigating of risk, which happens because of developments happening in India. Now, this Nifty futures would be removed from such a mutual offset system, and as a result of which the movability or transferability of the contracts from one exchange to another exchange will be hampered. And this is something which many of the funds normally use to ensure that they are able to hedge against such risk, and which will be very important. Now, SGX, whether it's going to whether the clients of SGX will move their contracts or close out the contract is something which we will have to see very closely, because many of the funds do not invest in contracts which doesn't have an underlying security, and in this case SGX India futures, which is Singapore starting, doesn't have an underlying security under it.